Hello, my name is Heidi Grant, and I am a current teacher in Montgomery County Public Schools. Today I will be sharing with you the research that I have done over the past several months on the state of technology within our school district and how it compares to that of the United Kingdom. Throughout this presentation, we will gain a better understanding of technology in our school systems. We will take a look at the current state of Montgomery County Public Schools technology. We will then look at the United Kingdom's integration on technology and education. We will discuss what we can learn from the United Kingdom and their approach to technology, specifically the funding and resources that they receive, the level of professional development and support that they have, and how the increase in technology integration affects their classroom performance. Finally, we will discuss how we can integrate the policies of the United Kingdom into our own teaching and learning here in Montgomery County. In today's society, our students are surrounded with technology. They're using laptops and tablets at home, plugging in their iPods in the car, and working on interactive whiteboards and desktop computers in the schools. Technology is a way of life. Therefore, it is imperative for the education of today to keep up with the growing technology. According to the U.S. Department of Education, the educational system is expected to produce technologically literate students. The directive to integrate instructional technology into the teaching and learning equation results from the following fundamental beliefs: that learning is enhanced through the use of technology, and that students need to develop technological skills in order to be productive members of society. MCPS is a school district that works hard to implement the latest in educational technology within the classroom. Students across our county are working with Promethean boards, laptop computers, and access to the internet. We currently have a 2-to-1 student-to-computer ratio, which far exceeds the 5-to-1 ratio mandated by the government. 2/3 of all of our middle and high schools have Promethean boards within every classroom, and 1/3 of all elementary schools. Every class has access to high-speed internet, and each school has access to hundreds of teaching and learning applications that can be used with students. However, with all of this technology, MCPS continues to struggle to find the funding to make technology accessible to 100% of its students. The funding and resources is not consistent throughout the county, often leaving some schools with little more than student computers in the classroom. We have to find a way to make it fair and accessible to all students throughout the county so that everyone has access to the educational technology that is moving towards the future of education. While conducting interviews with several teachers throughout the United Kingdom, we were able to get a good understanding of what types of technology is available for schools in the UK. According to Iris Cerny, head teacher at Whitmore Primary School in Langdon Hills, most schools are equipped with an ICT suite that hosts over 30 computers available for teachers and students to use. In addition, each teacher in the school receives a personal laptop for lesson planning. This laptop is equipped with technology to support smartboards, which are often found in every classroom within a UK school. In addition, Kristen Hessler, a special education teacher in the UK, said that most schools work with iPads, which are available for classes to use, as well as laptop carts for children to use. In addition, computers throughout the school have an abundance of educational software to support teacher lessons. The United Kingdom is clearly working very hard to ensure that their students have top-rated educational software available throughout the county. According to Machen, McNally, and Silva, this funding is mandated by the government. Quote, in 1997, the government announced its plan to encourage the widespread application of ICT in teaching and learning in maintained schools. Between 1998 and 2002, ICT expenditure in England almost doubled in secondary schools and increased by over 300% in primary schools. This funding, which equates for about 3% of overall expenditure in secondary schools and 2% in primary schools, is allowing the UK to provide fantastic technology within reach of its schools. Unlike the United States, the UK has government-mandated technology within each school. The government allocates the funds to purchase the necessary technologies, and the schools determine which technology they feel is most appropriate. They have a large budget for purchasing both technology hardware and software, as well as resources to provide training. According to Ms. Cerny, the equipment has developed over a period of years, and as equipment becomes old, we replace it. We use the school budget to purchase equipment. We choose the technology we want to purchase using government money and grants that are available. Ms. Hessler also states, technology was acquired through grants in the government. We get to pick what technology we want, and it is ordered by the head teacher or principal. Another key to the successful integration of ICT in UK public schools is the professional development opportunities that all schools provide for their teachers. According to Freitas, Oliver, Mee, and Mays, the UK British Educational Communication Technology Agencies is a government agency responsible for activities such as supporting technology, enhanced learning, supporting standards, and promoting greater integration within and between learning organizations. The UK recognizes that educating their staff is a key component to successful ICT implementation. Therefore, much like the push for ICT in schools, the government is also providing schools with the necessary trainings and support for their teachers to learn the new technology. Christina Manica states, the significance of staff development and educational technology to the successful transformation of universities has been recognized in the UK. Throughout our interviews, teachers stated that professional development and training to support them with our ICT use is never an issue. Interviewees stated that professional development is ongoing and provided daily by technicians in the building, may occur at staff meetings to support with new software, occurs during peer collaboration during mutually convenient times, and sometimes is provided off-site for single staff members who can bring it back to the larger group. Ms. Cerny states, professional development is ongoing and feeds into performance management. In addition to the strong professional development opportunities that are continually available for the staff in the UK, they also provide their schools with technicians that work in each individual school to handle the ICT within the school. Ms. Cerny, head teacher of Whitmore Public Schools, states, I employ 2 technicians who manage the school system and the suite. The technicians provide continuing professional development as required. Ms. Cerny and Ms. Hessler also stated that outside resources, such as support trainings from Apple Inc. or SMART, can be purchased and brought in to support staff on the resources that are available within the school. As we have shown, technology integration in the UK public schools is significant. The government supports the use of ICT in schools and provides increased funding to ensure that all schools have the proper technology hardware, software, and training needed to support their students. Now questions are being raised as to whether or not this technology is effective within a school system. Is the funding going to a worthy cause? Are students learning from the increase in technology? Are teachers implementing the technology in the classroom in a useful way in order to ensure success for students? Research done by Don Passy show that in most cases, teachers are aware of how to use technology to increase student motivation and achievement. Quote, the role of motivation in enhancing learning is often reported by teachers. A number of studies have highlighted the enthusiasm that can be generated and stimulated when ICT is used, and the forms of motivation arising have been shown in some specific studies to positively enhance learning. Passy found that teachers were using technology mostly to support visual and auditory learners through the use of videos or computer games. Teachers also tend to use the technology more as a means of teaching and reviewing basic skills and subject knowledge, but not as a means of comprehension. This suggests that there needs to be a bigger push for moving ICT into an area of critical thinking and comprehension, promoting higher order thinking skills to extend learning. Quote, the most effective use of ICT are those in which the teacher and the software can challenge pupils' understanding and thinking, either through whole class discussions using an interactive whiteboard or through individual or paired work on a computer. Studies have been done across several years to find out where the increase of technology was most significant in terms of UK education. Many reports indicated that teachers are using technology mostly to support English and math skills. Machen found that, quote, the doubling of ICT funding per pupil in schools led to a 2 percentage point increase in the achieving levels of English scores. He also noted that there were increases in math scores over several years due to technology. This increase was shown on the Common Standard Assessment done throughout the UK. However, science scores were significantly reduced when technology was involved. Perhaps this was due to the way in which technology was being used during science classes, which is generally a very hands-on topic. Research throughout the article also proved that there was a positive association between ICT and national testing in both English and mathematics scores throughout the UK. As a result of this study, I believe that Montgomery County can learn a lot from the ways in which the United Kingdom school system chooses to integrate and implement technology education within their public schools. First, we need to consider creating a bigger budget for educational technology in order to improve technology across the entire county. Second, we need to focus on specific teacher trainings that will help to enrich teacher understanding of present technology and how it can be used in the classroom. Finally, we need to develop a plan for more support in the classroom on a consistent basis. The most important upgrade that we as a county need to make is ensuring that all MCPS schools have the adequate technology to integrate within the classroom. The UK government allocates up to 3% of their overall expenditure to ensuring that each school across the country has adequate technology. According to Ms. Hessler, during our personal interview, the United Kingdom's government mandates that each classroom have a smartboard. The government ensures that all schools will have proper technology to use within the classroom and provides the necessary funds in order to purchase it. Although we cannot change the funding coming from the government, we should consider looking more closely at our county's budget and determining how we can put more money into ICT within all schools throughout the county. We need to make sure that each school is working with interactive whiteboards and that all students have access to computers within the classroom that contain educational software to help them learn. In addition to providing the technology, MCPS also needs to ensure that teachers feel supported with using the technology and implementing lessons within their classrooms. The United Kingdom has worked hard to create a professional development model that ensures all teachers feel supported with how to use the technology. Trainings are held within the school, making it easy for teachers to attend and learn new skills. Their professional development is always ongoing. Training occurs throughout the workday as staff meetings and several times throughout the school year. This helps to ensure that all teachers have the trainings that they need. MCPS needs to create an ongoing professional development model that will be more accessible for teachers. Like the UK, MCPS would benefit from constant trainings offered several times throughout the year and in a variety of locations so that all teachers can attend. Finally, MCPS needs to consider the support and resources that are readily available within all UK schools. As Ms. Cerny stated, technicians work within all schools to provide support with technical issues and professional development at all times. Having a technology assistant within the school ensures that all staff feel supported and comfortable with the tools they are using. MCPS needs to work to create a position where technicians are available at each and every school within the county. Instead of the current model where technicians share up to 5 schools at a time, MCPS should work to find the budget to create this position in every school across the county. This level of support will help to make sure teachers feel more comfortable with using the technology, ensure that all technology is working appropriately at all times, and create ongoing professional development and learning to occur amongst both staff and students. After research and interviews, it is clear that the United Kingdom has adopted a positive attitude about the implementation of ICT within their schools. Through government funding and strong technical support, the country is working hard to ensure that they are preparing their students for the 21st century and a global society. Montgomery County Public Schools needs to consider adopting some of the methods from the UK in order to continue to rank amongst the top counties in the United States. By providing more professional development, a larger budget, and better technical support within our schools, we can improve the education of our students and better prepare them for their future. Thank you very much for joining me today.